to you live
AT&T
by
Stadium. That'll be taken
NFL
in the end zone.
2019. Today we have my little
And
brother
he'll take
here,
it back to about the
Prince
19-yard
Munn,
line.
a poop-ass young bull and his Madden. You know, he thinks he's the GOAT, but we finna see. You know, because honestly, he's never met a match like me. So, ha have a time, have a swan. Hope you guys enjoy.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
There.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They keep on the ground with Elliott, and he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Big dog! Big dog! Big dog! Touchdown! Get in there! Oh, God, good.
A big play here for the Cowboys. 58 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Bro. Yeah.
Prescott from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeff Swain there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz.
So what's been going on? You got any shout out to him
He's
again?
able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you'd gotten a stop that it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. Let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a play fake. Wentz. It's brought in.
Nice move, but he didn't finish. Nice move, but he didn't finish. You're a bum. Punch the rock.
It's 4th down.
We hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Nobody love me. Sorry for my tone. This joint's gritty over here, so you just got good with it, you know what I'm saying?
They run with a Johnny.
Come on.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards.
I'm about to make
back
you
to the
sweat,
33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
You can't keep wanting to play me doing
I know when I was a
plays
kid,
like
I always
that.
got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Thank you for the people that just joined us.
12, and that'll set up a third down.
Miracle.
It's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game.
For anybody that just joined us, y'all able to comment down below. Amir, Amir is the bum eagle.
Down after a loss of 1.
He looks like Uncle Paul. Rest in peace. But this is beyond me. You know what I mean? This is beyond me, y'all.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Man, I know what you're doing. Come on. You got to be better than that, dude.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Dancing to his left. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And that will force a turnover on down. And out now come the Cowboys. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nigel Bradham. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards.
I didn't throw it because I knew it was going to be a pick or a forced fumble. No, you're not. Mirror. Remember, we're on air, okay? You're trash. You're trash.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Miss Pizza, boost of the E.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Come on, man. Liven the game up. Show me something. Come on. The viewers is getting bored.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
There you go.
And he finds his tight end.
There you go. Oh!
Past the 30.
Yeah.
He's at the 50.
Yeah.
30, 20, 10.
Okay.
Touchdown.
Okay.
Philadelphia.
Okay.
Zach Ertz, 84
Okay.
yards. And the
Okay.
Eagles are
Nice
within
one.
an extra
He's
point of
pooped out.
tying this thing up.
For the viewers that just came in,
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was
You're not
really
bugging.
special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight
Right
ends
or
are
wrong?
often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger
You
running
look like
backs.
Uncle
They
Rock.
just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
We're talking about that team.
Pull up to the venue with the cars out. All my diamonds blue and jewelry got me on some lotion. Ain't no killers with me, then the shoot ain't with no hoe shit. Booking on the
So a
interstate,
tie
I'm
ball
rolling with
game
the
here
rich.
as the
Cooking
kicks
with the
away.
flour, hit me if you need fish.
Come on, Tavon.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on, Tavon. Oh.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception
Come on,
last
Merritt.
time out.
Now, it
You're
sounds
not
like
live
things
enough.
balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, a 22. Now a play fake here on first down. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And these guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Cooper was the target there. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there on the 50-yard line post-game. Because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
44,
MVP top into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Don't pull the ball to 50 minutes.
35-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, fighting off the defender. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, it's Prescott. He may try and run for this. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Come on, Madden, with the fake shit.
Really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
Really?
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Home getting on the Chargers.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Drops it off to Ajayi. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play action. Now Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Tate. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
There.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Jeffrey with a catch.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Man, what you can't talk trash. And lose you.
Never good on a
Get
pass
off your
completion
rocker.
there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guy, you're energized. Executed well.
Don't throw it to him. Don't throw it.
Yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8.
Come on. You ready? Come on. You don't know which one to do. Yeah, I see you.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On play action. It's Wentz. Flushed out right. Finding his safety here. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Come on, man. Is that all you got?
59 to go in the first half.
You can't even drive the
back
rock.
to Arlington right after this timeout. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here at Arlington. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, get some, baby. Get some. Get some. Get the card.
Jones. Return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had 2 excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had 2 huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, and we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right.
Come on, get a viewer some commentators.
On Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation.
Give me something to commentate about. You're supposed to be better commentator.
Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they get contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl. But I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything.
Oh, next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Drop down below, because Mir's pooled. He's pooled.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. They'll set up the screen.
Come on.
He'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one.
He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Oh, can I get it off?
Prescott on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, you should be using it.
This defense has been very
that just shows me that you're not a good player.
Seems to be the
or you're still a rookie. You're still a rookie. I'll put it that way. You're still like pro level. You know what I'm saying? You're not really all Madden type of player.
Only way to play good defense.
They'll give to Elliott. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
Got back, been around the world.
Whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on.
Come on, man. Come on. Listen, I'll never play you on live again. You're making my viewers come and go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Man, it don't matter, but I'm still putting up a fight. I'm the one that's making it a good game because I drive down the field. All right, here goes my viewers right there. For my viewers. Thanks for everybody that subscribed to Ride to Make It Happen, Rams family.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. That's fielded in the end zone.
Take off, man. What are you doing?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
This game's about to end. This live is about to end, and I'm about to take
because we get set to resume play.
When you're playing me on live, you gotta play. You gotta be focused and in tune with what you're doing. Because if not, I'm gonna just jump all over.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. For the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines. The one that obviously grabs you, Sean McVay. Just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, 58 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Come on, man.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Prescott. And this is caught.
I'm cold, man.
One-handed
I'm really like that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in.
You like how Dak fit in that pocket?
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
You like how Dak fit in that pocket?
On 1st and 10, Prescott steps away to his left. This one caught left side by Cooper.
I like that man, huh?
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. from the red zone now. Prescott drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Prescott from the gun on third. This will be caught just inside the 10. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Brandon Graham in there to get him for a loss of 5. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but, you know, the Patriots...
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You got.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
For some reason, maybe it's just me. I don't feel like I have those rights.
Against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Now he'll escape to his left. Ertz over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Wentz throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rodgers. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyrone Crawford. In there to sack him.
He wasn't wide open.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Looking deep downfield.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yo, in situations like that, you can go for it. That's realistic. I mean, like, you can get a big play. It is. So, 4th and 13 up, but that's what makes the game fun, my boy.
But number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme...
It's complete. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. 42 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong...
He did it again.
The catch is made.
Hey.
And finally, down he goes.
Hey.
Inside the 10 to the 7. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Throwing, Prescott. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's a Giant. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Throwing is Wentz. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Hey, you losing in front of, you know what I mean, in front of millions right now.
The give is to Elliott.
In front of millions.
The lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4 minutes.
Give me that! Give me that! Give me that!
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way.
User everything, but
and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
See, I like to give my fans
no different. Yeah, a lot of people call it
show.
a type of
You know what I'm saying?
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ooh. Ah!
6 yards on the pickup.
I like to give my fans a show, man. So really anybody that I get on here, I think I lost 1 game on here.
They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively,
yeah, I post the, I mean, the losses.
I was just going to ask. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Man,
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And all about timing
over, right?
that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route,
it's over,
the
right, man?
Touchdown.
That's over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Playing pool people, dog. Come on, dude. Playing pool people.
This
it
will be
gets
fielded
boring
on the
after
back
a
line
while.
of the end
Like,
zone.
all you do is beat up on people.
And no
you know what I'm
run
saying?
back
And
here.
then when
This
I'm
will be a
gonna
touchback, and
say
it comes out to the
6 game
25-yard line. Here comes Eagle
I'll play
offense
somebody
now as they get set to
and,
take over
you know, I'll
here.
be beating them, or it'll be a close game and I'll just quit. You know, and it just messes up my, you know, my kill ratio. But you know what I mean? But playing people like this, it's like,
the Eagles now with a first
it's
and
a waste
10
of time.
at their 25-yard
because they don't
line.
put the same energy into the game like you do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like their focus.
They go back to the air here after the INT
like
on the
that.
last drive.
Like why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? Like why?
There.
Like where did you
Give
think
it
you were
7 on the
possibly going to
play,
go with
and it's
Carson
a
Wentz?
2nd down.
See, he don't know how to just sit in the pocket and be an actual quarterback. He wants to think he's Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete.
I mean, you thought
and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And give him a gain of 37. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Competition. This is bad.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was about to fall asleep, viewers.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval
I
by
really
the
don't
head coach,
disappoint my
they
fans.
give them full authority
When
to
they
go
come
ahead
to
and bring it out
my,
and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory.
They're
Green
going to
light means
witness
go,
this game.
red light means stop.
And normally
Looks
they're
like
going
you
to
had green
see
on that
this
play.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And some room to work. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A handoff left, Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
46.
Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I'm going for it. What you mean?
It is tough to complete passes against zone defense.
Bro, I can go for the
open,
man.
they shrink pretty
Bro,
rapidly.
listen, that's crazy.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle.
20, okay.
The Eagles
All right,
offense
so what you
now,
gonna
they
do?
head back
What you
on the
gonna do?
field.
Give me something.
They're
We got the
only in
viewer
need
here
of a
right
field
now.
goal, a
Drop
decent
there
amount
who
of
you
time
are.
on the
Comment
clock.
below.
So
He's
tell
poop.
me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this
Nah,
is
listen,
where
you might-
your preparation
Come on, the
and your
game's down
confidence
to the
comes into
wire.
play.
Like,
They've
what you
worked
gonna
on these
do?
They
situations.
practice this all the time.
It's all,
That's
what you
all the
mean?
time.
It's already
They know
on
what
there.
they want to get done.
What
And
you
in a lot of
talking about?
cases, the great competitors,
Man.
they love this situation. They think they
already
can
up
get
there.
it done.
They practiced it. We'll
It's
see if
already up
practice
there.
makes perfect.
Nah.
He'll
Yeah.
look to throw.
Yeah.
Force
Go ahead,
out
run
to
it.
his left.
Woo!
He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Who's
Now
that,
the Eagles
boy?
will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
All right, cool. Yeah, real good. He played everything. Let me see your bankroll. Yeah. Send them goals at him. Send them goals at him. Send them goals at him. Shit ain't sweet over here, young boy. Shit ain't sweet over here, young boy. You keep that shit over there in Enola. Keep that over there in Enola.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Let's start out. Oh!
He's going to let it fly.
Oh!
Caught at the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
He's ugly. He's ugly. Yeah. Come on. Come on. We've been here before. This ain't about nothing. We've been here before. 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 Come on, we've been here before. Yep, we've been here before. We've been here before. Come on, bro, you can share though. 81. We've been here before. We've been here before. We've been here before. Let me call that. Go ahead, don't call it time. I'll send it in overtime. Come on, what you gonna do? Come on, show me something.
4, here's 2nd and goal. He's back to throw.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete with a clock showing just 3.
Come on, send us on the overtime. Send it in the overtime. Send it in the overtime. Send it over. Send it in overtime. Nah, send it into overtime. Let's go. Yeah. He gonna miss it. He gonna miss it. Oh, they won't let me call timeout. That's cheating. That's cheating. They won't let me call timeout. Oh, that's cheating.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the past, we had sudden
not bad when you coming
team
from
to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession.
Come on.
And after
Come on, D. It's time to step up.
Then we're in
it's time to step up, D. It's either win or go home. We're in overtime.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Come on, D.
Now Wentz. It's brought in left side by Tate.
18 bullet up a little bit low. Let's go. Let's go.
Knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, we sending them. We sending them. We sending them. We sending them.
First down, Wentz.
Send them gorillas. Send them gorillas. Mayor, send the link to everybody. Come on, we're in overtime. Let's go.
Let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Go.
On second down, here's Wentz.
Good day! Good day! Good day!
And now third and very long. Are you cautious here?
I think you have to be, because the first mantra of any football game is don't lose it. Then you give yourself a chance to win it. And if you go ahead and force something now,
I saw the law, mix a lot, and metal takes some eyes.
Yeah, especially here in overtime. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Wentz to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Oh! What am I doing?
29 yards on third down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Wentz now on first down.
Woo!
They sack him back right around the 44. Randy Gregory in there to make the
Come on, man. What's happening with
him for a loss of 10. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Wentz going to throw. He's going to float this one deep. Oh, wide open, complete.
Oh, as soon as I took my face, man. Good game, 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 good game. As soon as I took my eyes off the game. Good game, good game. See me, I can respect that because that was my fault. Good game. It came down to the wire. Good game. Good game. You want to run it back? Good game. Good game. Good game. You did good.